back with Halt. We are going to explore this area a little bit more. I don't know, I think I might have forgot some stuff. At least I remember a stairwell that I needed to go down to. Then I think we're going to level up because we got several souls. It's going okay, no need to take much risks. Or maybe I just go to, depending on it goes there, on the stairs I might advance a little bit. Maybe open a shortcut. So about this whole area, so this is the nightmare of Mensis, and we touched the body of that guy, Mikolash. Yeah, I remember this. It's a trap. For some reason I'm not getting the jump attack, which is not good. So we touched the corpse, and that's the corpse of the guy that we just fought. And we are now inside of... We went inside of the nightmare. There's a old one that lives also in this nightmare. Mikolash seemed to not be aware of his living condition. That he's dead, pretty much. Thinks that he's probably going to wake up, but we saw that he's probably just going to inhabit, like, or just actually die. It's just his corpse that keeps on dreaming, and probably the power of the Great One is keeping the nightmare alive, even though the dreamer is dead. It seems that maybe all of these enemies, everyone that we fight in here, might be, there was kind of lots of guys that sacrificed themselves. But at least some of the enemies in here might be those guys in cages. There's like proof that the Great Ones concede like favors. You can have, for instance, that guy has got a place where he can keep on helping hunters. There's a shortcut here. I'm going to get the shortcut. Oh, hey, okay, there's another area there that we are going. It will be our next destination. I think we're done for now. Where is the lamp? I think there's a close lamp. And this means that this area is very, immediately here. I think this goes straight to the lamp on the first floor, or the base. I think it's called the base of Margot. So what we can say about Mikolash is that he seemed to know all about rum. He didn't seem to be particularly a big fan of rum, but also, well, didn't say anything particularly shocking about rum. He seems to have been a student at Bergenworth. He's got the robes of Bergenworth. Somewhere down the line he left Bergenworth, or he kept experimenting with the Mensis cage. He's on secret at Bergenworth. It doesn't seem like something that Master Willem would approve of or would be involved. He's actually found in Ihargul, so maybe they moved and they went to Ihargul. Eventually, he was granted that area the same way that this area seems to have been granted to German, and maybe the Moonside Lake is also quite, I don't know how much of a real place it is. Might be related with Willem somehow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He seems to have been a guy that tried to commune with the Great Ones using the Mensis cages. Yeah, he went mad, and the Great Ones, it's the community of the Great Ones. He managed to create a nightmare, and now a Great One resides in that nightmare. It's just another branch of the story. The story is very, very deep, and I cannot really understand how it fits on the chronology of things, because chronology, above all, it's very, very vague. So I don't know, I have no idea. This Mensis thing, maybe it's like a more recent thing. Margot might be the last Great One that they started to commune with. There's also... Let me just buy some stuff. This one enough souls to level up. There's also the relationship between the choir and the Mensis. Seems to be some sort of issue there, because there was... Okay, the guy it killed me, I went to read in he's actually like a spy from the choir. He looked like a choir guy because of the tentacles, but he's actually, his name is given as Edgar, the intelligencer, the choir intelligencer, something like that. So he seems to be a member of the choir that's spying on the nightmare. So
welcome home, good hunter.
Maybe either the Great Ones do not
What is it you desire?
have the best relation, or their followers, they do not seem to fully trust each other. The truth is that humans can barely understand the motivations of the Great Ones. It's part of why everything is so vague. They do not have motivations like at all that you can fully understand. We know that they do things, but we don't exactly know what is the train of thought of the Great Ones when they do the stuff that they do. So we don't know exactly how they relate to each other, but they're their followers. There seems to be some tension between the Nightmare and Mensis, just because of the presence of that spy there. Seems that the choir either did not trust fully the Mensis people, or the Nightmare, or Murgo. It isn't clear, but there's something to suggest that even if it's not like a full-blown war, there is actually some level of discordance between these two followers of different Great Ones.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
And we're going all in on being strong and I don't know. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, this means we pretty much the same. Let's hit a bit harder. And I need 40,000 souls to level up.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
And we're going to Margot's left middle. Oh no, I'm going back. Yeah, I need to go back. I'm afraid I cannot advance without going to check everyone, because I believe there will be some changes. Not sure if I checked on Mom. So this whole game is like full of mysteries. And okay, there's a theory about who's impregnating all these ladies in the night, and it's a different Great One. It's called Oedon. So when you kill Iosefka, you get a Oedon right. Arianna is not there anymore. It's not in... I think I didn't kill her, or it's basically this guy. Where is he? I think it's when I kill her, like the first time I see her, maybe? I don't know, or maybe I forgot to pick it up. Maybe I'll go and check if I didn't pick it up. Maybe it's not her. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Oh, kind hunter. The old girl you sent over, she's dead. Killed, stone dead. Why? Must have been a beast, right? Or do you think someone out there could have... I just don't... Oh... Well... I do know. It's my fault. Oh my... Was it a beast? Or could someone from outside have come in and... I just don't know. Was it a beast?
She keeps descending into madness. Mom is dead. And there's a old one that is formless, that is only voice. And there's a theory that is this Oedon that impregnates both Iosefka imposter or Iosefka. Now we have this scene. This is so hardcore. Okay, she just gave birth to this.
It can't be. This is a nightmare.
This really is what the fuck. Okay. How it looks at this great one, this infant great one, or the son of something that impregnated. He remembers that Iosefka had a cord. He remembers at the lecture hall the mention of 3 cords. They were connected. You kill, she also dies. We got her shoes. We got an umbilical cord. So every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. So the hunters of the hunter's dream, they were the ones that kinda so this is another clue that Oedon is a great one that impregnated these ladies. This is an umbilical cord. I think that we found at Bergenworth. I'm a bit confused over all of this, to be honest. So another player is Oedon. And Oedon was influencing Arianna and Iosefka. All of the Great Ones seem to have some sort of connection with the human. Or more than one. So let's see Patches. This Patches adored Amygdala. It was Patches' lord. Seems that Oedon is working through fake Iosefka, or Iosefka, possessed, and Arianna. Rom was working through Willem and was working on Willem. Gum and the Moon Presence seem to be also connected somehow. Maria and Kos. Let's just check if I forgot to find the rune, because I think there was a rune called Oedon Right? Rice, or... and maybe I missed it? It was just something else that connected, like the babies and the child with... Where is it? It's not here. With Oedon being like the father. I'm again lost. I get so lost so many times in this game. And I'm sure there was a place where I was supposed to have fought her. Here. Yeah, here. No. Well, I don't know why I didn't get that rune. Maybe I should have fought her. Because I remember... Okay, maybe a New Game Plus? I'm not sure. Confused now. I know that I've seen that rune and I was almost sure that it was in here that I had seen it. yeah, I don't know where that room is. And I'm not sure if I should keep on the nightmare or go straight to Ebritas. Or go even to the DLC. Yeah, I think we're going to the DLC. Then we'll do the nightmare and we'll do all of that and finish the game. I think we'll be done for now. With that area, and we're going to move forward to more serious matters. The DLC I only played once. But I didn't find it difficult. Maybe, then again, maybe I was too strong. My character was too strong, maybe it was that, but I actually thought it was very, very doable. Didn't struggle much at all. And the excuse for Alt going there is blood drunk now. He just killed like a thing that was just born, and he's not feeling himself. And what started innocently enough, just go out and kills a few beasts, is now a very complex web.
Was it a beast?
Ah, your lies spin a web.
Who else was alive? I think nobody else was alive. Ah, yeah, there was a lady. I'm going to check everything, why not? There was a change in the night. Let's see if they finally have nothing to say at all. These two last characters. So we can close the book on them. And I haven't asked her about Mensis. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, let's see that lady that Patches was hiding. I guess most people, if they go there, they will find Patches and then go forward and not think much about it. Actually, I was very happy to find out. It was like one of the things I wasn't aware and always had in the back of my mind. When playing this game, I'm going through that area, but usually forgot to check.
Is that finished, Dad?
She seemed to be holding pretty well. She was just shouting and... is also the only game I know that levels you up. Dependent of the level, when you start getting the game, you actually start not leveling up as much to make it a bit more challenging. Not doing that now, but it's doable. Because when you play this game, you only get better and better. Just start getting the timings better and better and better. Okay, I think she's not feeling 100%. She's still responding. She's a positive. There's still hope for her. She might survive the night. The other people are just either dead or unconscious. Maybe it's also a bit late. They probably went to bed. That's what I would do the night of the hunt. So this being a very long video without any progress whatsoever, but at least this area it's pretty much cleared the whole of the vanilla game. We just need to go through that area. Oh, and then we need to visit the Britas, but for the main quest the progress now is really fast. It's just one area, couple of bosses, and then it's game over, new game plus. So I think it's a good opportunity to go and check the DLC and the last optional area, which was actually the last area I played, the last boss I played even after the DLC.
A celebration. A great night of celebration.
Not everyone is having a bad night. There is that guy. Never noticed, also never checked so much on him. But he keeps there. Sane enough to speak. Keeps going on. Doesn't go to sleep. So how old? He's not feeling well about himself. So he has this eye of a blood drunk hunter, and he's feeling quite blood drunk himself. and his feelings of guilt are what make him try to explore this area more. Maybe he won't have to kill any newborns in this path.
Their children too. And their children forever true.
That's when Halt arrives to the Hunter's Nightmare. So we just went from one nightmare to another. But that will be on the next video. For now, no, Halt does not need to fake prey anymore. He begs for his life. For no particular reason. And that's it for this video.